Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. My name is Jackson Vunganyi. Thank you so much for joining us today. On this episode of Red Carpet, Côte d'Ivoire lifts the AFCON trophy after defeating Nigeria in a thrilling tournament final in Abidjan. The Kalahari Arts Festival attracts over 15 cultural community groups from the San and Khoi people. We get into the rhythm of Carnival, which started on February the 9th in Brazil. And for Black History Month, we look at the impact of acting legend Sidney Poitier on the film and television industry. Let's get started. And let's start off in Côte d'Ivoire, where the country's national team, the Elephants, lifted the AFCON trophy after defeating Nigeria's Super Eagles in a thrilling finals match at the Alassane Ouattara Stadium in Abidjan.
The newly crowned champions beat Nigeria 2-1 in the final to complete what has been described as a fairy tale comeback. Early in the group stages, the Elephants had faced elimination after a stunning 4-0 loss to Equatorial Guinea. According to the CAF president, Patrick Motsepe, about 2 billion people watched the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Côte d'Ivoire. Rapper Kanye West is headed to Africa. He announced that his upcoming world tour will include stops in Nigeria and Kenya. Kanye shared through an Instagram story a screenshot of a list of countries and venues that he will be visiting. The screenshot of suggested tour dates listed Eco Energy in Lagos, Nigeria for December 14th, 2024 and Nyayo International Stadium in Nairobi, Kenya for December 7th, 2024. And here in the United States, R&B singer Usher brought down the house during the Super Bowl 2024 halftime show. The 8-time Grammy winner was the headliner in a spectacular performance that included cameos from Alicia Keys, Lil Jon, Ludacris, and her. The Super Bowl is one of the most watched sporting events, drawing millions of viewers and millions of dollars in Super Bowl commercials. This year's 2024 Super Bowl was a rematch between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, with the Chiefs winning the game in overtime. In some sad news, Kenyan marathon world record holder Kelvin Kiptum was killed along with his coach in a car crash in the town of Kaptagat in western Kenya. Kiptum was 24 years old and one of the most exciting prospects to emerge in road running in years. He broke the world record in only his third appearance in an elite marathon. His record, set at last year's Chicago Marathon, was ratified by International Track Federation World Athletics just last week.
The 2023 Kalahari Arts and Heritage Festival, held in the Kalahari Desert, Northern Cape, South Africa, has been hailed by organizers as a resounding success. The unique event targets the almost extinct San and Khoi population. Festival visitors were entertained by 15 music, dance, poet, and drama groups from the San and Khoi communities. Tuto Kumalo has more.
Different San and Khoi cultural groups from parts of the Kalahari Desert in Namibia, Botswana, and Northern Cape in South Africa came to the festival prepared to demonstrate why their culture must survive.
We don't want this to die, for our culture to just fade. Our forefathers would have wanted us to do this, so yeah.
As part of the festival, a team of theatre directors visited the local community and school to ensure even the youth do not lose their self-identity in the midst of a world where many may have forgotten them.
This community here, it almost seems like a forgotten nation, a forgotten people, forgotten tribe. So the reason why we are doing this, it's for the purpose of the people, so that they may be able to stand up and speak for themselves.
In the evenings, campfires were lit. It's a key tradition for the San and Khoi people.
The fire was also a place where the people were sitting and telling stories. And this is how the culture was going from the generations, one another.
Language preservation was also a key element of this festival, causing excitement from young people who now largely speak Afrikaans. And youngsters got to watch short films they had been assisted to produce from their communities. Organizers of the festival are very happy with its success and look forward to even doing better on the next one.
Third year of the festival, and every year it was like a new experience, new challenges and everything, and it really helped us to every other year to try to do more than we do the first years.
Festival organizers say the event preserves and revives the hope of an entire forgotten nation and brings them joy.
There's the glitz, glamour, red carpets, and all the bright lights in all other festivals that are held in big cities. But we believed that there was this niche or the gap to fill to ensure that people in the communities, more so the marginalized populations like the Ko and San, need to own a festival that is intentionally based in the communities, reflecting their way of life, reflecting their values, reflecting their culture, and also preserving their heritage.
It's time to say goodbye for these performers from Namibia, Botswana, and different parts of South Africa. One thing will remain, though, in their minds about this festival: the culture, the dances, the music, and the coaching that they got on how to preserve their language.
And let's get into the rhythm of Carnival, which started February 9th in Brazil. We bring you the Frevo dance with origins from northern Brazil. Influenced by the Russian polka, some classic ballet steps, and other popular Afro-Brazilian dances, such as matique and capoeira, Frevo was awarded the title of Intangible Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO in 2012. Reggie Marucci has the story.
It was in 2012 that Frevo, a carnival rhythm born from carnival marches, was awarded the title of Intangible Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO in 2012. It was influenced by the Russian polka, classical ballet, and other popular Afro-Brazilian dances such as machixe and capoeira. With more than 100 different steps, the Frevo dance is complex, with the use of juggling, twirling, swinging, short steps, and a frenetic rhythm. The colorful open umbrella is another striking feature of the dance. And there isn't just one type of Frevo. The most common is performed with percussion instruments. Frevo is the result of the rivalry between the military bands and the enslaved who would have become free.
I've been dancing Frevo since I was 9 years old, and today I'm 25. When you attend the Frevo school, the first few years are the hardest, because that's when you learn the steps up and down, and all that is very difficult. It's not easy to learn to dance Frevo, and you still have to learn to pick up the rhythm of the Frevo, and that's the worst part. But once you've learned it, you never forget it. It's like learning to ride a bike. When you dance solo, you create something out of nothing. Put on some music and dance non-stop. This is one you've just seen is based on a choreography. We rehearse and then we know the right steps in the song, where it's going to end, where it's going to start, the middle of it. That's basically it.
Ray Marcucci, VOA News, Brazil.
In the annals of cinema and cultural history, one name stands tall: Sidney Poitier. And as we celebrate Black History Month, we honor the man whose groundbreaking career profoundly transformed Hollywood and left an indelible mark on global culture.
In the racially divided era of the mid-20th century America, Sidney Poitier emerged as a trailblazer who shattered stereotypes and broke down barriers. His performances transcend on-screen entertainment. They became a clarion call for change. In 1964, Sidney made history by becoming the first African American to win the Academy Award for Best Actor. This seminal achievement paved the way for future generations, proving that excellence knows no racial boundaries. Sidney's success in Hollywood reverberated across the world. As a cultural diplomat, he captivated global audiences, showcasing the richness and diversity of the Black experience. His films became a bridge connecting hearts and minds around the world. Sidney didn't just act, he transformed the narrative, challenging stereotypes and portraying Black characters with depth and dignity. Beyond the screen, Sidney dedicated himself to philanthropy and education. His work in supporting educational initiatives and fostering talent emphasized the importance of giving back and creating opportunities for the next generation. Sidney Poitier's legacy resonates in the performances of actors who cite him as an inspiration. His impact on global culture cuts across generations, reminding us that the power of storytelling can shape perceptions and change the world. Sidney Poitier, a trailblazer whose legacy resonates in every frame, every line, and every heart touched by his art. As we celebrate Black History Month, we honor a man whose impact on global culture is immeasurable.
The 2023 AFCON just ended in Côte d'Ivoire, and this year's tournament was full of both energy and color from the fans and players. As we end the show, let's revisit some of the highlights and moments from AFCON 2023. And for more on your entertainment news, remember to check us out at voaafrica.com. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Until next time, goodbye everyone.